I want a man.
A chocolate man.
A chocolate man.
Freezing post for me, baby walk me down, baby walk for me. Let me see you vote for me, let me see you shrug for me. Walk it down, then vote for me.
Welcome back to Macy V-TV. As you all may know, Macy V-TV is a brand to give a platform to tell everyone's truth. Today with me, I have the lovely, illustrious
Oh, remember that word.
Des Monte.
Oh, you know the vibes. Hi, y'all.
So give us a little introduction.
Oh my God. So my name is Desmonte Scott. I'm a sophomore at Southern. And yeah, right now I'm Anastasia. Anastasia, but Staçi for short.
So, being gay is an experience that only gay people can have.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember the age where you was like, okay, my sexuality is being questioned? Can you give us a rundown
Oh
on
my
that?
God. So a lot of people like to be like, you aren't born gay. This is a choice, and if it was a choice, we wouldn't be going through the stuff we go through.
Mm-hmm.
We would not. But when I was, I'm gonna say a good 14. But I always knew as a child, but 14 would like really solidify it. Because it's like you feel something different. Like, why am I not like this person? Why am I not like them? And it's like, you know.
So you was very young at that age.
I was.
So I know elementary was like, was it like a tough situation for you?
It wasn't really tough because I was kind of like, I don't want to say experimenting, but it's like, ooh, I like her, but I also like him.
Mm-hmm. So you thought you were bisexual first.
I didn't even know that word for that.
So you didn't know what gay was?
I didn't. And anytime somebody gay will come around the family, everybody would like frown upon them. I'm just like, don't want to be like that. So, and I kind of ran from it for a long time.
But now you stepped into your
Oh
truth.
girl, we here.
So I want to hear a little bit some stories. You know?
Ooh, what kind of stories?
So you know, a lot of people don't want to come out the closet.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever had an experience with an undercover? And you was like, this isn't for me. I want to be publicly with you, but you're not working for me.
Yeah,
How
and
did
that's
that
kind of
go?
like a frequent thing in our community. But that was a one-time thing because the problems and like the tedious things that actually go into that is nerve-wracking. Is not for me. For the other girls, yes, y'all have it, but it's not for me at all.
So you just wanted that public love, basically.
I want the public love. I want you to kiss me in public. I want you to hug
Period.
me. I want all that.
You want
PDA.
affection.
Yes, I want all of that, and I can't have that coming at your room 3 a.m.
So what pronouns do you like to go by?
Oh, he, him, she, her. So it really doesn't matter. Whatever's about the
Yeah, because I know a lot of people get offensive, like, I'm she, not he.
And we gotta realize that not everyone knows like your pronouns. They not
Right.
go automatically know off the back of their hand.
So growing up, because, you know, you stepped into the drag world, were you dressing as a woman growing up? Like some stories, like, for example, Caitlyn Jenner, she was dressing as a woman before stepping into her truth. So did you happen to go like that?
So whenever I was growing up, I used to go in my mama's closet and I used to go to town. Mama had these nice thigh-high boots with the fur on the end, and every time she went to work, I was in them straight.
Apple bottom jeans with the
Oh,
fur.
with the fur! Girl, I was strutting, and I felt as if that this was for me. This was me, and I had to take them heels off when I heard that car coming. I knew that for sure, but I don't know. I always wanted to be that experimenting type.
So were you like in middle school when this
I was in
happened? High
elementary
school?
school.
Elementary.
Strutting
It was
in
that
the
young.
boots. It was that young, and I kind of ran from it for a long time.
So think about your mom. How did your loved ones react to the news? Or did you ever just, how did that come about? I want to know. How did you fully come out to your family? Did you ever sit down and be like, okay, this is Desmonte, y'all gonna deal with it? Or they kind of already had a clue?
So I would say they kind of had a clue because I'm very feminine, very feminine. But whenever my mama asked, she was like, cause it was something, a story that would happen, and she asked me the question. I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, I was shocked, and I was like, it is what it is. And she still loved me regardless, but everybody else had to warm up to it a little bit. And after I told her, I feel like I don't gotta validate myself to anyone else. So I started wearing my little crop tops, girl. I love a good crop top.
So how does the people around you, like schoolmates, feel about it? Because, you know, a lot of straight men be like, I'm cool with it, but as long as you don't hit on me, are they just not down with it?
Girl.
Wait, first of all, before we get into that, how do you feel about that comment about straight men as long they feel like y'all just want them and that's it?
They just feel as if they the prettiest thing walking. Like, baby, you're not even my type.
Period.
Let's start there. But that is just labeling like us as if like, oh, we see any man that we want, we just want to, yeah, off the bat. And we not like that. Oh, we still humans too.
Right.
Still humans too.
Men act like they like the biggest piece of cake in the world.
I love men, but I hate men.
And they like the cupcake to its all. Like the little cupcake.
I had to get it. You know how you be like, oh, I hate men. But at the end of the day, you're just like,
I want a man.
I want a man.
A chocolate man.
A chocolate man.
So how did your schoolmates feel about that? Teachers specifically, because I think a lot of older people are in this one set mind where they just hate it. They're disgusted by it. I don't understand what it is with older people. They're just not with the new age and they don't want to get with it.
Exactly.
So
And
how
it's
did they teach you?
It's 2021. You want to move with us or you can stay behind. But my classmates and my teachers, they like to drop a little hints. Oh, we been new. Okay, that's fine, cool. But whenever I officially came out, I came out like on my Instagram story. I was just like, yo, hi, I'm gay. And then I didn't get the reaction that I wanted, like the praise that I wanted, and I kind of tried to go back in the closet. It was like, girl, what's done is done.
You can't take it back.
You can't take it back.
Because once you post on social media, everybody,
It's there.
no matter if you delete, somebody screenshot it and it's on Google when you
Girl, they
search.
sent it to their group chats. They sent it. It was everywhere. I was like, I can't take this back. It just is what it is now.
So in the gay community, especially the black gay man community, it's a lot of hatred towards y'all. A lot of just beatings and just random shootings. So have you ever got physically hurt just from being yourself?
I haven't, but like I'm a big, I want to say target. I'm gonna say target for like the verbal abuse. They love to call the F slur and the punk and the sissy and stuff like that. And girl, that excites me. I live because I got this much attention out of you.
Period.
I love, but I live for it.
So do you feel like people treated you different from Desmonte versus Staçi? How is that?
So when I first started getting into makeup, I was like, my freshman, sophomore year.
Of college or high school?
College. And it was like, ooh, I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm painting my face. I'm getting to it. And it just came like my parents, they was like, oh girl, you look good. But it still felt as if that was like, you're going too far. You're doing too much now. As if like me being gay is just already a lot.
Yeah, it's already too much and now you're going across the line.
Now you're doing too much.
Going over the hump.
Over the hump. You just doing too much now, and that really hurt me. But at the end of the day, I had to keep kicking because at the end of the day, I keep saying the end of the day, but it just, I felt as if I was supposed to do this. Like this is my purpose, because I sat and looked and I was like, dang, I'm really the only openly gay member in my family. And that's going to inspire all the little ones to embrace themselves, and that's going to inspire people who don't even know me to be inspired and embrace themselves.
Right. So you stepped into the drag world. How did that come about?
Quarantine. So quarantine birthed a lot of drag queens. So whenever quarantine happened, I was binge watching RuPaul Drag Race.
I was gonna ask you that because the girls love RuPaul.
I love RuPaul.
Singing for your life.
Oh, girl, do you hear me? Girl, I'll lip sync the house down. But I love RuPaul so much, and I just got so much into it. I was like, I wonder if I can do this, because the queens were just like so open and so and just to see like the queens and the versatility that they have and go through, and some of the problems that they even had, it was like, are you talking to me? Are you like speaking to me right now? And I was just like, okay, let's do it. Let's just jump into it.
So growing up, I know it wasn't many influences that y'all might have had, because a lot of people that ended up coming out, like Raven Simone, you know, we didn't know her as gay.
That's true.
We knew her as Raven Baxter, the boy crazy girl.
Exactly.
So who was your influences if you didn't really see it on, you know, the media?
That's a good question. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that question. Some influences. I have these cousins. Some of my older cousins are gay, openly gay. They have been a big influence on my life. Seeing how my mother carried herself, because anytime I do my face or anytime I get together, I look like my mama. I'm like, dang, I really do look like my mama. And so, my mama, my cousins, and Beyonce. I love Beyonce.
I think they all love Beyonce.
I love Beyonce.
So since we have social media now, has that have like opened you up? Who are some of your influences in today's time?
I love Bretman Rock. He is stunning.
With his little niece.
Bretman Rock. Who else? MJ Rodriguez. Dominique Jackson, Miss Electra. It's a lot of the girls that's like really doing it for me and moving me and motivating me at the moment.
So in the gays, the black men.
Let's see. I got fucking hair line.
Give me some tissue.
Please. I'm like my rack.
This is how we do it on Macy V-TV. We get the guests right, y'all.
Together. Let's see. I feel bad because I can't name no black people.
I know you like Lil Nas, but do you find him as an influence?
Yes, I love Lil Nas X so much. The way he carries himself and the way he just doesn't care, it doesn't. It speaks volumes. I love it. Lil Nas X, I can't think of nobody else right now.
So since you said he don't care, why do you think Boosie cares so much?
It's so hard because Boosie is Louisiana hero, girl.
Yes.
I don't know why Boosie cares so much. If you got something to tell us, you should tell us. You should tell us. I forgot his real name, but it doesn't even matter. I feel like, why would you even care?
You was gonna say his government?
His government name. I was gonna go there with you. Why are the girls on your mind this much? I don't like that at all.
Because he says something every time Lil Nas says something.
Every time. And we just be waiting. I'm just like, okay, what you gonna say now? Nothing? Okay, all right, do something else.
So how's your experience as a gay black man on an HBCU campus?
It's kind of, what's the word? It's kind of beautiful to see like all the other people like me. Like to see all the other girls on campus dressing, doing their thing. Justin with the Stomp and Shake team. Girl, everybody doing their thing. And it's just like, wow, I'm one of y'all. I'm in for it. I love it. I can say that Southern has been great to me as much as I evolved throughout the years.
And I can really say that about our campus. We're very open.
And the diversity is there.
It's very there. So with the LGBTQ community, have you ever been to like a rally? You know how like they just rally up, protest, things like that. Have you ever?
I haven't actually been to a protest, but everything that we protest for is valid. Everything that they protest for and they stand for is important and need to be said, because if we don't say it, then it's just gonna be gonna be kept being swept under the rug. So I'm here for it, girl. Y'all gotta protest.
So who taught you to do your makeup?
Oh my God. Let's see. I love Jackie Aina. I love her.
I know, the black woman.
Yes, she is beautiful. She talk a lot, but I love her. YouTube, TikTok, they have been like keeping me on. And to that's it. Macy,
Okay, so if you all may not know, I post a flyer for every guest segment. And there was a little comment under my post. It was a Caucasian. And he asked, why does everything have to deal with race? Because all the gay people go through the same thing. So why do we keep labeling? So what is your opinion on that comment?
oh my God. So I responded back to him. We go through, as a whole, as a community, we go through a lot. I can say that we go through so much, but to be a black gay man, that's 3 threats right there.
Yes, I was gonna say that's 3 threats.
That's 3.
And then you're also dressing fluently as a woman, so that's the 4th.
That's
4 strikes, you already out.
They already bashing me, calling me names, and they ready to just do whatever. Yes. So whatever, and I feel as if he was we like to call, okay. So we have the masculine, the feminine, and just the fluid. He was giving very masculine, and the masculine people in our community like to bash feminine gays as well because we are fluid and we embrace ourselves. I don't care. And it's I live.
So I know a lot of gays are scared to come out because a lot of comments that people give, like you're going to hell. You know, I don't like. So what are your opinions on that? And what's some of the worst comments you've heard that made you not want to come out?
Put one shoulder up, and drop him.
Not the TikTok!
I don't. And it's getting tired because y'all always want to send us to these evil places. And stop it. It's okay.
Right. They just be like, I summon you.
Like your God himself.
Right, and they're not.
They're not. So, I don't care. And at the end of the day, your God made me this way. And, hey, we're here and we're queer.
So before the segment, we were talking about Lady Gaga.
Oof.
And we were talking about, say your drag name one more time for the people. So I want to get into those 2 topics. So Lady Gaga, she influenced me, and I'm not even a part of the community.
See, she was ahead of her time. Miss Gaga played a big impact on a lot of gays' life, and we have to thank for that because she is a gay icon.
She had Born This Way, Edge of Glory, Paparazzi.
Edge of Glory is my song.
Telephone. Edge of Glory is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Because we're on the Edge of Glory. What's some other Lady Gaga songs?
Bad Romance. We got
Yes.
Alejandro.
It's Ali. Just Dance.
Oh my God, I forgot she did that song. Just Dance. Telephone was a good song too. I heard you name that. That was a great song.
It was a great video.
Yeah, oh, do you hear me?
Beyonce.
I'm on for part 2.
That was in the Honey Bun together.
Oh, she snatched that money.
She had the cigarette glasses. Lady Gaga was on it. She said, I'm getting out of here one way or the other.
She got out. And she got Miss BB came and rescued her. I love Gaga.
I love it too. So your drag name, how did you come about naming yourself that way? Because there's so many names that you could have took the route for, but Staçi, where did that come from?
Say that again.
Staçi.
It just gives you delicious. But Anastasia, it just, whenever you think of Anastasia, you think of makeup. Makeup is beauty. I haven't really been loving myself the way I'm supposed to be. And whenever I feel as if I'm channeling my feminine energy, I feel as if I'm beautiful. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like that the world is in the palm of my hands and I can just do whatever I put my mind to. And whenever Anastasia came out, I was like, ooh. And I go by Staçi for short. And it just stuck. And I feel as if it goes. It's really giving.
So would you ever go on RuPaul's Drag Race or any of those kind of shows?
I said I wanted to do season 16, but I don't know how serious I am about that.
It's not in your heart yet.
It's not too like one of those big things.
So I have a controversial question. In the media lately, Nikita Dragon had a very good old comment. And she said, y'all aren't, black women are influenced by drag. The drag queens aren't influenced by black women. How do you feel about that comment?
First of all, Miss Nikita is problematic. She is terrible. I feel as if sometimes we kind of feed off each other. At the end of the day, black women and gay men, we like this. Okay, we always got our little girls by our side, and they got a gay by their side.
Open arms too.
Open arms. And boo y'all for choosing gay men as an accessory. We shouldn't be doing that. But Miss Nikita, it was a no for me because black women we look up to black women. I look up to my mother, and they paved the way for us. But at the end of the day, our community, the trans women, we all play a part in this big circle, and we need to love each other outside of Nikita.
Because trans women paved the way for trans women as well. It's many, especially black trans women that got killed back in the day.
And Marsha P. Long protested for us, honey. She's one of the big parts that we have our rights. We can get married. We love her.
Any of y'all had a question? Because I thought I ever saw her hand up.
She was snapping.
Oh, okay. So to end off every segment, before do I end it off, do you have anything that you want to cover that I didn't?
First of all, I want to give you a thank you for opening up the platform for the girls.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I got to do this because now I felt as if something was like big was happening today, and I feel as if this was that. Like you really opening doors, girl, and I want you to realize that.
Oh, that opened my heart up. That way. My heart already open, but that just like tore the heart off.
My fan.
Yes. So to end off every segment, I like the guests to give some of the viewers that might be going through the same thing some advice.
Okay.
So do you have any advice for one, gay black men, another undercovers, and another trans people?
Okay.
And also for the ones that want to come out and drag but are scared.
Okay, all right. So for my gay black men, I love y'all. My hearts, I promise I will give y'all everything that I have. Keep being y'all. Don't ever be beaten up by society because they want to put us down. And girl, we are too vibrant and too full of ourselves to even be put down. Okay? So for my femme gays and my drag queens, keep being y'all. You see me up here with this blonde wet ass wig. Keep being y'all. We keep this community together. And girl, we're trendy. To the other community, the other letters and the lesbians, the bisexuals, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for giving me the push that I needed and just being stunning. Keep doing y'all, girl. Cause bitch, I'm gonna keep me.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh my God, thank you for having me.
Cause I invited her.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't wait. I said, you're coming on my show and you're coming right now. I said, let me get her on my show. So I just want to give you a big thank you first.
Oh, y'all Macy gives the best hug.
And thank you everyone for watching Macy V-TV, and I hope you tuned in. And also, we have previous episodes in IGTV and YouTube. The YouTube channel is in the link in my bio, and stay tuned for the next episode. And thank you for watching.